Hello everyone and welcome to 4KB Shorts Let's Play of... Let's go ahead and get this up here so you can see it. Atlantis. Oh, what is Atlantis? Who knows? You're about to find out. You know what I didn't do? I didn't set it up, so I don't even know if the sound's going to work. So this might be a test play. I don't know. We'll have to see. But let's get it started and let's see what happens. Oh, looks like I'm going to have to set up my sound for everybody. Pain in the butt. Alright. More stuff that you may not understand, or you might. I don't know. Depends on if you ever used DOS back in the day. Alright, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There it is, right at the top. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Let's get started. I love that little logo. They recently changed it for the newer games, and it's not as awesome. Listen to that music. It's like I'm sitting in an orchestra. Alright, now normally I would skip this because I've seen it a million times, but we're going to go ahead and let it play through so you can listen to the awesome music, read the names of all the people who made this totally epic game possible, and then we'll get right into it.
Alright, Jones, how you gonna find that statue and all this junk?
By pointing and clicking, haha. Now, the stuff is actually set in random locations depending on what you do. Like, I can click open the urn and look in there, and I can look at the candlestick and the chest and whatnot, but really, this is a sort of a prologue, and there's really only one or two things you want to do. So you want to look at the peculiar statue. Then you get the great animation of Jones falling onto his ass. I like this interactive credit system though, how you do one or two little things, or one thing in this case, and then suddenly, boom, you get more credits. And that way you're not sitting there through an entire credit line going, oh god, when is it ever going to end? And of course you do have the option of quitting it beforehand too. You can hit escape and it quits out the dialogue.
It's from the Shamet collection. Very sharp.
Very sharp. Yes you are, Dr. Jones. Maybe not that sharp. Actually, this whole intro, apart from the credit part, is just watching Jones get his ass handed to him by inanimate objects.
These books don't look familiar. Uh-oh.
See what I'm saying? John Williams, the man behind all the music. And those are all the guys who turned it into the epic 8-bit sound that you hear today.
Better get that roof checked.
Yeah, because there's a giant Jones-shaped hole in it.
Possibly an ancient Mesopotamian cat god.
Okay, it's one of these.
Yow!
I think that's random as well as to which cat it's going to be. Doug Lee as Indy, who does an actual okay job. He's no Harrison Ford, mind you, but at least he's interesting sounding. Alright, now it's usually always the last locker you open.
I'll be. Here's what I've been searching for.
And a locker owned by a janitor.
Strange looking thing. I wonder where Marcus picked it up.
Scum Story System, wahaha, and the IMU's music system. Both heavily utilized by LucasArts during their adventuring days.
I'm back.
Indy?
You don't look at all well, Dr. Jones.
Exploring our collections can be dangerous, Mr. What was your name again?
Smith. Tell me, did you find a lock to match my key?
You bet I did. Take a look.
What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Why not? It's an obvious fake.
You may think so, Doctor, but I believe we are opening a new chapter in history.
My word, Indy, a small metal bead. Jewelry, perhaps?
I still think it's a fake.
Then you won't mind if I take it.
Really, Mr. Smith?
Stand back, gentlemen.
I hope you've got a getaway car waiting. You'll need one.
What is this?
Break his face, Dr. Jones!
He got away.
But we got his coat, Marcus.
And that's more important than the
Hey,
Nazi.
what's this? Klaus Kerner, huh?
Good Lord, Indy, the man's some sort of agent from the Third Reich. What does the spy want with the Buddhist statue?
I lied, Marcus. I don't think it's a phony. I can't place the style, but it's old.
Look what else our friend was carrying. An old copy of National Archaeology.
Hey, look,
And
it's
there you are in
Jones.
Iceland.
Yeah, field supervisor for the Jastro expedition. My first real job.
Who's the woman?
Sophia Hapgood. She was my assistant, a spoiled rich kid from Boston, rebelling against her family.
Where is she now?
She gave up archaeology to become a psychic.
How odd.
You can say that again.
Indy, Kerner found you. What if he finds her? We should warn the woman.
You're right. I want to know more about that statue. You know, Marcus, the coldest year of my life was the one I spent in Iceland with Sophia.
Because she wouldn't put out. Yay! Time to actually enter the game! Madam Sophia tonight.
Imagine the suckers who actually pay to see Sophia's Lost World lectures. Hello there.
The show's sold out, sir.
Now wait.
No seats, no standing room, no exceptions.
Not even for me, Dr. Jones.
It's today's paper.
See, now this is kind of awesome because you can solve these puzzles in a multitude of ways, which leads you down different paths in the game.
I can't make a call. I'm out of nickels.
Well, damn. And so you can either knock the bouncer out by punching him in the schnoz. You can give him the newspaper, which is what I actually did the first few times I played it. Or you can go the old-fashioned way and you can actually do puzzles. We're gonna do a puzzle today. We're not gonna knock him in the schnoz. Now this doesn't change anything. Oh no, go back, Dr. Jones. Let's see. There you go. This doesn't change anything right now, but it does. They do offer a suggestion later on in the game. They're like, we suggest that you play this way because you like doing this thing, and so on. So.
It won't go any further that way.
Well, that's because you're not doing it right, Dr. Jones. Okay, that's the crate it wants me to push. Maybe I can get to the ladder now.
The way looks blocked.
By this crate, right? There we go, Dr. Jones. See, now that's how you sneak in the back way. Now, later on they'll be like, you like to solve puzzles, so you should do this the
Hold
puzzle
on!
way.
You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
Oh, no, that's right. You give this guy the newspaper. With Biff, you can either knock him out, confuse him by talking to him, or then do the puzzle thing.
I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
Are you crazy? During the show? Write her a letter.
But I don't know how to read. I'm not going to talk to this guy. I'm just going to give him the newspaper. And
Excuse
get
me.
on
Take it easy and watch the show.
Here, my friends, is Atlantis, as it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious, prosperous, socially and technically advanced. Beyond
Everything we
our
want to be.
wildest dreams.
Hey, look, flying cars.
5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
Yes, but we don't want that. Just take the damn newspaper and go away.
Excuse me.
Shh. She's just coming to the exciting
I
part.
swear to God, I'm gonna break this guy's nose.
What befell this serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves.
Oh, look, they
Or-
animated it.
Perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nurab Sal, is silent.
I like the pilot goggles.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
Yes, once again, that's something we don't want to have happen. We want the woman to stop. Take the fucking newspaper.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
I've got a newspaper here.
So you do.
Aren't you wondering about events of the day?
I don't know. Maybe.
How'd you like today's newspaper?
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Yeah, sure, I'll do your job that I've never been trained for. A strange man you've just met 5 minutes ago. Nothing weird about that. Alright, so I have to do this. I don't think it's randomized. I think it's always the same. Okay, that's yellow. Yellow's okay. We want green. Green. There we go. Roll to the mechanical sounds and then push the button. Push it, Indy.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Nurab Sal, the great Atlantean god of
Deceit!
deceit. Thanks, Indy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve. Go back, you big jack-o'-lantern.
Oops.
Oh, great. Good night, folks.
Well, you know how it is. Jones touches it and it breaks.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
I'd say it's about time.
There's one of those words, legs. Don't really want to mince legs, though. So that doesn't work.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put.
No one here,
Obviously, Jones.
nor here either.
Should have looked harder, Dr. Jones. So creepy. It's kind of like elevators up from behind the crate.
Dr. Uberman, fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
Basically, Dr. Uberman is semi-German for Dr. Superman, which is just not right at all.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
Have you seen the newspaper? Listen to this. Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Uberman announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So?
What thing should I say to denounce them as Nazis?
Come on, a few atoms won't even light a match.
Of course not. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist. Yet you've been dealing goods on the black market. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen. You're lucky I don't have you arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Watch it, Jones. There's a limited supply of those.
Kerner missed the grand prize.
What?
My necklace.
High-def
Watch
cleavage
closely.
shot.
The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato. Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Spooky.
Did you see that?
Nope.
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nurab Sal. His spirit is close.
Yes, I am not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo.
I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo-jumbo.
You tell her, Jones.
Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
Let's try this one.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
Shh! I'm getting something. Nurab
A
Sal
migraine?
speaks. He bids us find the... What? A book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth.
We'll go with this one.
It's not in any library I've ever been in.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy? You ever think of that?
2 copies of a book no one's ever read? I can believe it. I sense we have to talk about Iceland. What about you?
You found this stuff in Iceland, right?
Yes, near our old dig site.
I thought so. Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
She's always flipping her hair. It's not as sexy as she thinks. Onward to Iceland! With those awesome little straight red lines. Hell yeah. I think I have the ability to save. So now that we are here in Iceland, I think I might take a pause and save my game. So once again, I would like to thank you for joining me, 4KB Short, for my Let's Play of Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. And I will see you next video.